Hello, my beautiful witches. Blessed be. This is WhiteRaven over here. Today's Monday. So happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. Thank you so very much for being with me one more time. Thank you for all of you guys that every week meet with me every Monday to talk about spells and to talk about magic. Today it's not a different day from any other Monday, and today I have a very special ritual for you to embrace the negative side of yourself, your shadow self, that part of you that you have issues with all the time, that part of you that you really don't like, that you don't even want to think about. Today, the spell is going to be for you to embrace that side of you, get to meet that side of you face to face, accept it, and use it towards your benefit. Now, you guys know that I'm an avid collector of spells, and many years ago I got this book somewhere. I think it was in Borders in Puerto Rico. It's in Spanish and it's called El Tarot y sus Poderes Mágicos. And this is the book that I'm talking about. This is the book that I'm going to be doing spells for you today. And it's a beautiful book because this book is going to base all of the rituals on the tarot cards. Now, this is something that I really want to share with you. You can utilize your tarot cards, especially the major arcanas, to do spells that relate to each card in the major arcana. So if you like to read the cards and if you're having some kind of relationship with the cards, this is another way that you can use your tarot deck. The tarot deck that I'm going to be using today is my amazing tarot Visconti Sforza, which was one of the first, if not the first tarot that they discovered. It is probably the oldest tarot to date. Obviously, there's a lot of copies of these tarots nowadays. The real ones are displayed in museums, but we are so lucky that there's a lot of copies of this tarot that you can actually purchase yourself. We are going to be using the card of the devil. That's the card that represents overindulgence, vices, addictions, things that we do not like about ourselves. That is what the card of the devil represents. We're also going to be needing, which is a glass with wine. You can use red wine or you can also use milk if you do not drink alcohol. To that, we're going to be adding a black candle. We're going to be using a black candle. We're also going to be using a red candle. And as you can see, witches, I am not using anything else. I am not using any oils. I am not using any herbs. The only thing that is going to be required for you are going to be these four things: black candle, a red candle, a glass with wine, and the card of the devil. If you're new to this channel and this is something that really interests you, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I love you for that. So the first thing we're going to do, we are going to get our black candle and we're going to put it to the west. The west for me is going to be to my right. I'm at the north, and please make sure you light that candle up. Perfect. The next thing we're going to do, the red candle, we're going to locate in the south. So it's going to be here in the south, and we're going to also light it up. Once you have the candle in the west and the candle in the south, we're going to grab our devil's card and we're going to place it right in the north. Last but not least, which is your glass with milk or wine, is going to go to the east. We have everything where we should. We have your black candle to the west, your red candle to the south, In the north, you're going to have the devil's card, and in the east, you're going to have your wine. This is what I want you to do. Please make sure you connect with your inner self. Please make sure you are connected with the energies that we need in order to perform this ritual. This is a ritual to empower you, witch. The life of a witch is just not about doing spells and buying herbs. The life of a witch is a life of evolving. The life of a witch is a betterment of yourself. And this is a ritual that I am sharing with you in order to better yourself. Choose a specific day of a week and repeat this as many times as you need. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take 2 sips out of your wine. Feel it. Get in tune with what you are doing. There's 2 people inside of you. There's your shadow self and there's your bright self that you love so much. Do not neglect your shadow self. Get to know it and embrace it. We are going to do this chant as many times as we need to do it. I conjure the forces of light to illuminate my way forever. I conjure the forces of light to embrace my darkness and make me whole. That is a chant that you're going to repeat, which as many times as you need to repeat. That is something that you need to feel within yourself. And that is a chant that you want to repeat and you really want to focus in your shadow self. You want to focus in that one person, in that white raven that I don't like. What are the things that I really don't like about myself? Listen, those things are part of who you are. And instead of neglecting them, let's face them. Let's get to know them because they have a reason to be there for you. And let's make sure we make peace with that side of us. In one hand, witch, I want you to imagine all that shadow self, all that white raven is going to be standing here. You know how we think sometimes in the little devil and the little angel? Imagine that little devil in one hand. See it. Visualize the things that you don't like about yourself. What is it about you that you don't like, that you reject all the time? And even more, you don't even want to think about it. You have it hidden in the closet of your brain. Pull it over here. Visualize it. See it. Get to know it. In your other hand, visualize the beautiful things about you. Because even if you do not think you have anything beautiful about yourself, there is something within you, witch. Always something that is beautiful about you. Think about the darkness on you. Think about the light on you. See them in your hand in this beautiful ritual that we're doing right now. And they're meeting face to face with you. Think about it. Feel them in your hands. Visualize it. Get them close together. Bring your hands to your chest, witch. And this is the birth of the new you. This is the birth of the person that is whole. Because within you, you have darkness and you have light. And both forces are going to work in harmony in order to make you whole. Which is, we live our life thinking that there's so much negativity within us. Many of us look at our own selves and we dislike our own selves. You know, we have to learn how to live and how to embrace the shadow self, the darker parts of your heart, the darker parts of your soul, the darker parts of your brain, because they're there for a reason. And believe it or not, they have, in their own way, a very positive meaning. It is not until we learn to work and accept our darker side that we do not become a whole witch. So let this beautiful ritual assist you getting to make peace with your darker self, getting you to see the beauty of your darker self. Utilize it. Get to know it. I am sure this is going to teach you something extremely, extremely important for your development and your betterment as a soul and as a human being. Witches, thank you very much for all your support. Thank you very much for being here with me every Monday. Thank you very much to all of you guys that keep buying all the products in the website. It makes me so extremely happy to do this for you. Next week, we're going to do a second part for the spell that we did today, and it's going to be a beautiful ritual as well. So please stay tuned and watch the next video next Monday. Also, I want to let you know that I'm going to be putting on the website some really nasty oils and powders for you to do hexes, because you know me, I love hexes. If you have any question, please email me at lairofthewitch@yahoo.com. Visit my social platforms, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Please make sure to embrace your shadow self. It is a beautiful thing when you get to have peace with all of you. And you must really stay smart. Be very, very, very smart, witches. But above all, you know what I'm going to tell you. You must stay wicked. Very wicked. Bye.